Interesting. So I've just got this very random text from Neil asking me to go and play the most dramatic hole in the UK. That sounds like a fascinating challenge, one I'm definitely excited to take on. The big question is, where do I go? There are a few that really spring to mind, but there's one that's definitely, I think, standing out head and shoulders above the rest. So I think it's time to pack the suitcase and get to the airport. Right, so in case you hadn't guessed it, I am at Trump Turnberry, and I think this golf course, or one of the golf courses here, has one of the most spectacular holes in the entire UK. I'm really excited to play it. Going to be doing that tomorrow, but it's worth just touching on Trump Turnberry as a resort. As you can see here, I do think this resort has a lot of wow factor. Got the spectacular hotel behind me, which really takes your breath away when you see it for the first time. That slope going up to it, you've got the helipad there to take someone very important somewhere they need to go, and just underneath that, just over the road here, we've got this beautiful miniature pitch and putt course, which it looks an awful lot of fun to play. And there is an awful lot of things to do at this kind of resort besides the actual golf courses. There's shooting activities, there's whiskey tasting, you can do all sorts of fun stuff off the golf course. But of course, it is the golf that draws people in. And there's 3 courses here at Trump Turnberry. You've got the Arran, which is a really fun 9-hole golf course, really tests your short game, but there are some long holes on it as well. Then there's the King Robert the Bruce, which is definitely a championship golf course. Looks quite tight, a lot of gorse lining those holes, so it could be quite tricky off the tee. I'm going to be playing that later on today. But of course, it's the Ailsa course, the championship course that everyone wants to play when they come to Trump Turnberry. And I think one of those holes is the most dramatic in the UK. Morning. Today's the day I play the most dramatic hole in the UK, in my opinion. The sun is out, well it will be, it's very early at the moment. This should be a really exciting day. I just hope I can do it justice. What makes a hole dramatic? What's the criteria that I'm going for here? Well, I think it needs to be visually arresting. I think it really needs to metaphorically make you take a step back and really stir the senses, whether it's obviously what you see, but also maybe the sound of the waves crashing against the coast, a bit of wind. I think it needs to be challenging as well. I think it really needs to test all your skills, and that makes it more satisfying if you play it well, but also lets you off the hook if you play it badly. So kind of a win-win situation. But I think I found the perfect candidate here at Trump Turnberry. Obviously there's a lot of different candidates I could have picked. Yes, the 9th hole at Royal County Down. You've got the 18th hole at Trump Aberdeen, maybe the 16th hole at Royal Portrush. That Calamity Corner par 3 is an epic hole, but I think the one that ticks the most boxes for me is this one at Turnberry on the 9th hole, and I'm really excited to show it to you. Come on. So 2 holes in, 2 bogeys. I think always the case when you play these amazing courses, the occasion often gets the better of you. You're very nervy, but I've just hit it quite close in 2 on this par 4 3rd hole, so potential birdie upcoming. Absolutely smoked one down the 8th fairway, alas. Made quite a few bogeys and lost a golf ball after that lovely birdie I made on the 3rd. But the anticipation is really rising now. Walking up the 8th fairway, the lighthouse sweeps into view and the landscape becomes a bit more dramatic. Hopefully they'll let me hit a shot off the championship tee on this 9th hole. But if not, it will still be a very spectacular hole nonetheless, but let's see if we can make a par, even a birdie on the 8th, and then even better on the 9th. Wow, bit out of breath, had to dash and hit that shot off that very back tee. Not technically open, but Director of Golf let me have a quick hit. Hit it all right, just slightly down the left. I think it went in the bunker. If it made the carry, it was touch and go. But yeah, that is a brute into this wind. 240. Spectacular view though, let me show you. What a hole, unbelievable. Right, spoiler alert. My tee shot with the driver off the championship tee did not make the carry, never to be seen again. And with my proper ball off the members' tees we're playing off today, managed to 3-putt from the front of the green for a 4. So not covered myself in glory, but I did birdie the 8th hole before that, and it doesn't really matter. It's hard not to enjoy your golf when you come into a hole like this. And we've obviously been blessed with the weather. Like, this is unbelievable. There's not hardly a cloud in the sky. Obviously it's very windy, but the sun is out, and after all that drama, I think it's about time we go and visit one of the most spectacular halfway huts in the world of golf, the Lighthouse. Got my beef pie, and what a view for it. Okay, so that concludes my playing of the most dramatic hole in golf in the UK, the 9th hole in the Ailsa course. At Turnberry, Trump Turnberry, unfortunately didn't quite make a par, didn't quite make the carry with the driver, but it was a lot of fun. Hopefully you can come a little bit along with the fun with me. But that's all from me. Trump Turnberry,